Good morning, Pod Squad, or should I say good afternoon? It's actually 12:35 in the afternoon. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, so I'm actually curling my hair while I'm talking to you guys. So if you hear some clicking, it's just the curling iron, me trying to do some wand curls in my hair. But I wanted to talk to you about when your blessings are taken away. And a lot of times, what the Holy Spirit was just speaking to me about or making me remember is that when we feel like blessings are taken away, we give so much credit. If I'm being honest, we give too much credit to the enemy, saying the devil did this, the devil did that. But we got to remember, that the devil can't do anything that God didn't allow. And a lot of times the things that we give the devil credit for, God did that. What do I mean by that? God will bless you and God will take blessings away. Not that you didn't deserve them, not that you did anything wrong, but sometimes he takes blessings away or he removes blessings or closed doors to blessings that he once blessed you with in a current season because he has something bigger and better for you. Sometimes it seems as God takes those blessings away because he never wants you to be more appreciative for the blessing than you are for the one who gave you the blessing. And we got to remember, God will also allow you to understand or get you to a point where you understand it's not the blessing that you needed. It was more of him that you needed. Let me show you that you don't need this. Let me show you that this isn't what defines you. Let me show you that this isn't what you're supposed to depend on. Let me show you that this isn't where your security lies, that this isn't where your freedom lies, that this isn't where your value lies. Because I'm the same God that gave it and I'm the same God that can take it, not to punish you, but you didn't need this. It was more of me that you needed. And if I took this away, I have something bigger for you. I have something better for you. God never takes something away without giving us something in return. It's a divine exchange. It's an impartation. So maybe he's giving you more wisdom. Maybe he's giving you more discernment, more understanding. Maybe he's giving you more peace, more joy, more happiness. It doesn't always have to be a tangible thing. And I think we get so caught up in the mindset of if God took something away, I didn't see what he blessed me with. What if he gave you more insight? What if he gave you more strength? What if he gave you more joy? What if he gave you more abundance and overflow, but it doesn't mean that it had to reflect in your bank account for you to realize that he gave you more? What if he gave you more knowledge so you could know how to do or handle with what more is coming your way? So I just want you guys to understand this wasn't going to be a long message, just more so of a reminder. Never get so comfortable and so caught up and so envious of the blessing that you totally forget the one who gave you the blessing, the creator of the blessing. And sometimes the blessing, you look at it as so good, you forgot the God who gave it to you. Let me take this away from you so you can see that it wasn't it that you needed to depend on. It isn't it that gives you value. It isn't it that gives you freedom. It's me that does all of that. And sometimes we have to be stripped away of those things. We think that God only strips bad things away. Sometimes he strips good things away also to draw us in closer, to bring us in closer to him. What if he strips your job away because he doesn't want you to rely on that more than you rely on him? What if he starts to strip finances away because he doesn't want you to depend on that more than you depend on him? What if he strips relationships away because he doesn't want you to lean on them more than you lean on him? God will never share his glory with anything or anyone. And God, we need to realize, I know I've gone through a season of this, and sometimes, I still have to ask God to help me in this area, but we are to steward over the people and things that God has placed in our lives, whether that be your spouse, whether that be your children, whether that be your relationship, whether that be your job, whether that be your money. Regardless, we are supposed to, part of my prayer is always asking God to teach me how to be a proper steward over my marriage. Teach me how to steward my children. Teach me how to steward my business and my finances. Teach me how to steward the things that you've given me. Because Lord, I know none of it belongs to me. It all comes from you. But teach me how to steward over the people and things that you've placed in my life. I never want to get to a point where I depend on it or that or them more than I depend on God. I never want to appreciate that more. He definitely wants you to appreciate and enjoy your blessings. But don't get to a point where you think you need it. God will strip you of it and everything else so you can rely on only him. I've shared before in previous episodes, God it seems like he will tear your world apart. He will tear everything and everyone out of your world so that he could be your world. Not to punish you, but to help you to realize I'm the one that you can count on. I'm the only one. I'm the one that you can lean on. I'm the one that you can rely on. That's me. They can't give you that security. They can't give you that joy. They can't give you peace. They can't give you strength. They can't give you the happiness that only I can provide. Things of this earth come and go. Things perish. But if you lean on me and seek me, if you seek my kingdom first, everything else will come along with it. You'll have happiness. You'll have peace. You'll have joy. You'll have love. You'll have riches. You'll have wealth. You'll have influence. You'll have power. You'll have all of that. But never forget where it came from. Never forget who gave it to you. Never forget who you need to rely on to even sustain the thing that I gave you. Sometimes that's a reminder. I gave you this, but you mismanaged this. You mishandled this. Or before I allow you to mismanage or mishandle, I'll withhold giving it to you until I know your heart is right. Until I know your spirit is right, your mind is right, until you're to the point where you can sustain the very thing that I have for you, the promise that I have, because the promise is that big, it's that great, it's that much. So I'll never give you something too soon that it'll crush you. So let me withhold it until you're ready. Let me withhold it until you've been stretched to capacity to carry it. Let me withhold it until you have the knowledge to keep it. Let me withhold it until you have the wisdom to know how to handle it. God can take your blessings away, but it's not always a bad thing when he takes it. Sometimes it could be a reminder. Sometimes it's taken to prepare you for the next big thing. God has gifts. He desires in showing his love. He desires in gifting his children. He desires in providing for his children. But he desires for us to desire him more than we desire the things that we can give him. Seek God's face before you seek his hand. I've been through that season. We always want to see God's hand, but seek his face, seek his mind, seek his love, seek his wisdom, seek his knowledge, seek more of him. And when you seek the kingdom, you'll see God's hand, because nothing in God's hand can fail. Nothing in God's hand can be defeated. Nothing in God's hand can perish. God is so amazing. Did I tell y'all that? Y'all know how good God is? Y'all be blessed. Stay prayed up. Thank you so much again for listening. Please don't forget to share this, and I will catch y'all on the next episode.